little Joy as a little girl playing with paper cuts, and she talks about a little girl that lives in this place, and then the sister suggests, and then she meets Prince Charming, and she said, no Prince Charming. She does it all herself. And that's the story. And the film, though there is important men role, Bradley Cooper, Robert De Niro, but I mean Bradley and Édgar could have been love interest to Joy, but that's not the story. It's not the story about a woman falling in love and succeeding. It's about a woman making money, wanting to have an empire. I knew that this family was really working class, kind of poor, that Bob De Niro, I knew that he was running a garage. So I knew that I had to be like a hare in a soup. I knew that I was not belonging. I was not a woman from Long Island, American. I was somebody from outside. And because I'm from outside and because my husband is dead, I want to belong. I feel lost in America. And that's why I attach myself to this family, that it is so different from my background or where I come from. And I found it was incredibly amusing that I go dressed up in beige and white shawl in this greasy, horrible auto shop. But, she stays. And I have money. And the family doesn't have money. And it maybe starts as an opportunistic relationship, but then it becomes like family. Every small part in David's film is a full character. When you play a supporting role, generally it's just to serve that story. I don't know, there's not sometimes the character are not fleshed out. You might be the beautiful woman that comes in, the mysterious, or you might be the nasty that terrifies everybody, but you don't know who that person is. Not with David. With David, you know everything about your character, and you discuss it with me. I was from Italy. I met my husband, who's dead. I'm a widow. We discussed immensely who was my husband. He was an American that worked in fashion, and I met him at the trade show in Milano. We had a whole background story. It just doesn't happen when you work in other films. None of that story of Trudy is in the film, but it helps you to understand who you are. He seems to be a man that goes from women to women, a man who is unable to be alone and has to be dating somebody. And Trudy, too, I think, has been somebody who has been married for many years and cannot conceive of herself being alone. And I think their relationship comes from being alone and keeping each other's company and companionship more than passion and love. They might grow into that, but it really is at the beginning two older people keeping each other's company. And then Trudy has money. And there is an element of opportunism that Trudy allows to happen because she thinks he's her hook into the family, so she will not be alone. She's a foreigner, she's a widow, and that's her entryway to a family, not to be alone. So she allows this to happen to her for company, to belong. Well, the thing that struck me about Jennifer were two things. First of all, how smart she is and quick. And she thinks it's easy. She said, oh, it's like this. And you just say, wow. How? Yes, oh yeah, but I'm slower than her. She's very smart and very quick. And she is immensely funny as a person. I mean, and her and David O. Russell, it was like having Oliver Hardy and Stan Laurel or Abbott and Costello. Sometimes I was laughing with, I couldn't even breathe. They are so funny. And then this incredible ability also that she has to concentrate. And I admire her. She was very kind to the set, to the people, she says hello to everybody when she comes in. And every scene is with her. And she has dialogue that were like this, and David would change it. And an incredible ability of concentration. With all that she's attentive to others and all this, and then she, I was really a spectacular things to see. I love that you feel proud to be a woman. I love that when I left the screening room, I was walking with a bounce on my feet saying, whoa, yes, it gives you that energy. It gives you like, I can do it. Of course I'm a woman. Yes.